Now, that's not the spirit of community we're trying to encourage, is it? His face is partially paralysed, so I can't work out how serious this question is. You might be right there, Mr. Green. I would add that we could do with some spirit, but there's only so much of that talk I can take before I want to crush me head in a vice. Mr. Green picks up the wire frame of the tiara again and starts to fiddle. Either he didn't take the hint, or he's just not inclined to move. I involuntarily scratch the bridge of my nose. Mr. Green glances at me from over his work. I suppose this isn't normally how you'd spend a Saturday night. Making tiaras? No, not usually, but it's all right. I'm a bit sick of that lot anyway. Your mates? Aye, with the funeral and that. It's been a bit stressful. No bloody fun, is it? You can say that again. Jeff took it badly, like. Proper knocked him off his perch. I think it's made him, ask questions about life and what have you. Oh, life questions, eh? They're trying to get me asking them in rehabilitation. Physio bloody therapy and all. There's no point. I was half dead before the stroke. Daft buggers. Still, for a younger man it might be useful, mightn't it? To ask a few questions of yourself after an event like that. He's looking at me. I avoid his eyes and try to find something to do with my hands, but he won't give up. You, for instance. Maybe this is the time to make something of yourself. I could almost laugh. Like what? Well, you could finish your education for a start. I always thought you'd go all the way to university. That was the plan. But things changed, didn't they? Instead of sitting my GCSEs, I was sitting on remand in Dearbolt Young Offenders Institution. And how can I afford to study now? Mr. Green retired from school over 15 years ago. Until tonight, he and I had barely exchanged a word since then. And now this. I don't know whether I'm annoyed or flattered, or just grimly amused. Well, I can't answer that, he says. But I taught you, and I know you've got potential. I still remember that project you did for me on the rainforest. Christ, I'd forgotten about that. I had to go to Newcastle to find the books. I sneaked into the university library and I was terrified that someone would notice me and throw me out. I photocopied what I could and scarpered. All that was before, I say. I came out of prison with absolutely nothing, and I need to provide for myself. No one else is going to do it. I understand that. But it strikes me that you've done your time and there's no need to keep paying for it. That's easy for him to say. But I don't want to argue with the old codger, so I just nod. He grunts. Well, I've said my piece, and I'm very grateful for your help tonight. It's all right. I suppose it's something to do. Good lad. I'd suspected you might just tell our Joe to bugger off. I smile. When Joe turned up at my house the other day and told me my presence would be required on a Saturday evening, I almost did exactly that. No, you can't be cruel to Joe. Just bounces off. Is he better yet? What? I haven't seen him since then. Is he sick? Stomach bug. Nothing serious. Mr. Green sniffs and puts the tiara aside. Anyway, I'll turn in, I think. Righto. Well, I'll spray this stuff then. Mr. Green fumbles for his walking stick, but he can't lean far enough to reach it. The tips of his fingers just miss as he sweeps his arm through space. I get up and put it in his hands. He nods a curt, thank you, and starts to haul himself to his feet. I reach out to help him, but he waves me off. Not dead yet, son. Save your breath. And throws himself dangerously off his chair and into a half crouch. I look away and soon hear him shuffling towards the shed door. Good night, son. Aye, good night. I sit still, listening. The tap-tap of the cane on the garden path recedes, and I faintly hear the back door of Mr. Green's house open and close. I'm tired. I toy with the idea of just going home right now, but the smell of the sawdust is comforting. The paint cans are in a plastic bag, all new and unbroken from the hardware superstore.